All right, greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome to the Crypto Truth, where I give you the truth as I see it. So it has been a busy couple of weeks, as you guys know. I haven't been making a lot of videos, honestly, because as far as Holochain is concerned, there hasn't really been a lot of changes. And I'm gonna say this: outside of Holochain, with me still searching for a project whose technology is attempting to be superior, I can't find anything just yet. And I'm always looking because not only am I always looking for the next big thing, but I want to know what technology is going to change the world, right? And affect the world for the better. But anyway, that being said, I have not been, as you guys know, I have not been making a lot of videos. I've been extremely busy as usual. I still plan on doing a lot of videos, not a lot, but a couple of videos of explaining, going back and trying to take and attempting to take a look at the Holochain team, who these people are, their backgrounds, different things like that, because I think transparency is extremely important. But let's get into a couple of subjects here. First and foremost, as you guys know, Coinbase did shut down, and it shut down for a little bit. Now, I shouldn't say shut down. I should say they had a lot of problems today. Most of it was due. I personally believe that it's traffic. I also believe that they allow this to happen because I don't think that they want. They do this every time because they don't want outflows. But honestly, I'm kind of a conspiracy theorist on this, but at the same time, I just don't understand the reasoning as to why they would want that to happen because it gives them a very bad look. And by the way, the bull run is just starting. It is just starting. So, with your money in exchanges, please remember to make sure that you have a good exit strategy, that your exchange is trustworthy, and or that you can trust it as much as you possibly can. I mean, it is an exchange, because when the bull run happens, and when a real bull run happens, and everybody is making money hand over fist, there's going to be a lot of traffic. And obviously, when it comes to a lot of traffic for some of these exchanges, they will shut it down. They will not allow any changes. They will stop trading. So just be careful out there, okay, you guys? All right. The second thing, Holochain seems to be. It's been very quiet. You guys have seen me on Twitter. Note how quiet it has been. Obviously, ETH Denver is here. There was someone who made a video. I think maybe Paul Diaz had shared a video just saying, just showing what was happening at ETH Denver. Someone was explaining, and then I was very confused because we're at ETH Denver, and this is just how early we are to the Holochain, to Holochain, and to understanding Holo. But uh, he asked the crowd how many people know about Holochain, and I don't think there was a lot of responses, which is very, very interesting. Um, Even within the developing world or the developer world, a lot of people don't know or have caught on to Holochain, and this is for a few reasons. First reason is because I'm sorry, but I don't know whether they're just trying to hurry up and finish everything. We're going to talk about them finishing up their project soon, but it seems like they just their energy, how should I say this? It seems like they go on these interviews and they want people to know about Holochain and really say, okay, well, here's what we're all about and here's what we can do, but they don't promote it. I don't understand. I just still don't understand. I'm not angry or upset. I'm way past that. You guys remember my rants from back in the day. So yeah, I'm kind of over that. I don't, dude. I don't beat a dead horse on some subject matters, or in this case, I think I beat it a little bit too much. So yeah, I'm just gonna exit out on that one. But like I said before, I don't understand what they're doing. I don't understand what they're trying to do when it comes to the crypto space. But as far as promoting is concerned, the other question is that when is Hot going to be listed on Coinbase, and this is going to be very interesting because um, we're I prefer that we wait till we hit like a cool down period or some kind of dip before they hot is released on Coinbase, because I will just, it would just be bonkers for hot to go on an exchange right during the halving. Everything's pumping 20-30%, and then lo and behold, everything is jumping on to Coinbase, and now we got to deal with all that. Because here's the thing. I know a lot of people, a lot of you guys have exit strategies, and you say, hey, you know what? I have my hot. Hot is worth 10 cents, 12 cents, whatever cents it is, and I'm trying to get up out of here. And so, or they're trying to cash out, or whatever it is. And when you do that, you want to be able to do that immediately, right? So you take your funds and you take it to your exchange, and then you want to cash out, but you want to make sure that the exchange is working. And so doing that during a massive bull run, or while everything is pumping, I personally don't want that. I want it to kind of be like, oh, we don't know what hot is during while it's nothing, and then everything just kind of comes in all at once. I don't know. Anyway, so there's that. Be careful, and just you guys keep your eyes out for hot. I need to do some research as far as when it's going to reach Coinbase, but I think Coinbase have other problems right now, which you guys have already we've already talked about. So um, there was something else I wanted to bring up, dealing with my last video. I talked about hot and hollow fuel and how all this is going to work. I think that there should be, hopefully, people to explain. I've tried to explain over and over again. I think that my last video was my last video. I'm going to try to do that because it's just exhausting. I've done it many, many times before. I've made many, many videos on the same subject. So I'm just going to leave those videos up, and, hopefully, some people will adhere to those videos. There's still a lot of questions about how the exchange is going to work as far as bringing hot to hollow fuel, or why you should or should not switch your hot to hollow fuel. There's a lot of confused people out there. As I stated before, please watch my last video. I'm really excited about what's happening within the crypto space. I do think that we all should be very, very careful with our funds, and just make sure that you if for those who live here in America, make sure you have a good CPA. You don't want to be caught with your pants hanging down when it comes to taxes and different things like that. So just be aware of those things. When it comes to there is something that I do want to tell you guys. So this was when I was making videos, but some of you guys remember when I actually lived in my car, and when I actually was staying with a couple of friends, but mostly I was living in my car, and I was making videos then, but my phone broke. And then I had to change, I changed a lot of stuff and emails and stuff like that. So those videos are not here actually. But this is a long time ago. But I remember when Robinhood first started, and here's what happened to me. This was when I was with Bank of America at the time. I'm no longer with them. I tried to withdraw. Robinhood was having issues with the crypto market, and I'm like, that's it. I'm out. I don't want anything to do with Robinhood and in the crypto market. Excuse me, I have to kind of mess with that. Come on, really? Stupid computers. So I tried to withdraw funds from Bank of America. From Robinhood to go to Bank of America. Bank of America then rejects it. Now, I'm unaware that Bank of America has rejected my funds, and so now my funds are still in Robinhood. Now, that was in 2018. Fast forward now. I had bought Ethereum then. Fast forward to now. I get an email about a week and a half ago saying that you have funds in your Robinhood account and it's going to go to the government. And I'm like, the hell? The government ain't going to take no more money from me? And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I ain't got no funds in Robinhood. What the hell are they talking about? So I log into my account because I had deleted Robinhood. They didn't think anything about it. Log into my account, and I'm like, oh, so these funds, okay. So yeah, I have quite a bit of money headed my way for me. Some of you guys is chump change, but let me tell you something. For guys like me, I'm happy to get whatever I can. But there's a problem. I switched over about. I sent the Ethereum that was in my Robinhood only about. I sent about $800 or so, and I'm like, well, let me take some out, and they were like, after I did that, now it did leave, it left the exchange, it went into another exchange, but the problem is that they restricted my account because I was like just trying to do a little tester, and they restricted my account. And they say unusual test, um, unusual activity on your account, and I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. So now I'm contacting Robinhood, and you guys know how that is. So now I'm dealing with a bunch of that. So that's what's been happening with me within the last week and a half or so. I've been calling Robinhood, trying to procure documents for them so that they know that I am who I am. And I need to get. I don't trust Robinhood. I don't like Robinhood. Never did like Robinhood, and that's why I tried to get my money out. But thank you, Bank of America, for being a complete asshole and not and not taking my money out and just rejecting my whole withdrawal in the first place, which led up to this point. So hey, you know what? That's what you get. But anyway, I'm excited about that. There's a lot that's going on in the crypto market that I'm going to update you guys about. But I really, these next couple of months or so, I really am paying close attention to what's happening with Holochain, the Holo organization, and what they're doing there. So please be on the lookout for that. My Holoport, as you guys can see right above my head, right there, is working just fine. I did turn on my Holoport again. And as I stated before, I couldn't even think of the word. I don't know why I couldn't think of the word, but I have 2 modems in my house now, which is great. It's not as efficient to have 2 modems, but we'll see how all of this works out. My internet has been better. It better be with 2 modems, right? So yeah, so that's the whole reason why I had turned on my Holoport again, and maybe it'll bring in a little bit. We'll see. Speaking of that, big something very important I want you guys to understand. Apparently there's this whole thing called DeepN. Now you guys know that I have not been paying attention to a lot of what these people are naming things, right? So apparently this bull run is all about DeepNs. I believe it's decentralized infrastructure or something like that. Anyway, I was looking at the definition, and these different projects of real world infrastructure projects, and I'm like, we're talking about Holochain. Well, but when I look at all of these major people, they're talking about coin or token 700, coin or token 300, coin or token 450. Oh, these are the future. These are gonna bring, and I'm like, but this is the whole point of Holofuel. So why don't they have Holochain as one of those projects? I don't know, but I'm really thoroughly confused. Like, oh well, helium. I did hear helium. I did hear a couple others, and I'm like, but don't they realize that Holochain has a superior technology to all of this, and it's almost like working, like almost there, right? I don't know what's going on. And I don't know. I think that Holochain has created the Holo organization has created a lot of bad vibes only because of their lack of marketing, because a lot of people don't know what's going on. It's very hard to figure out what's going on. We don't get updates. The AMAs are just not there. And I beat this with a dead horse before, so I'm not angry or upset. I do know that oh, I gotta go, you guys. I will inform you guys later.